TK here, and welcome to a Toonland Inquirer MiniVid. As the segment title suggests, these are going to be short videos between my main episodes, where I dive into the news, trivia, as well as updates on upcoming projects based on IPs during the golden age of animation, as well as reviews on those said contemporary takes on those IPs, and then, depending on feedback that I get on my previous videos, use this segment as well to return to points that I may or may not have been clear on, or was planning to return to from the get-go. Essentially, expect me to return to Looney Tunes cartoons in this segment after another 20 or 30 episodes. When that will be, I have no idea. Now, speaking of the Looney Tunes, let me tell you folks, we're seeing a resurgence of this franchise's presence that we haven't seen since, frankly, the 90s. For one, of course, the original shorts are widely available again in bulk on various platforms, most notably HBO Max, and an unexpected contender, MeTV. Now, what the hell is MeTV, you might be asking, especially if your local affiliate doesn't carry this channel, and or you're outside the US? Well, it's an American broadcast channel that specializes in old programming before 2000. Somehow this channel got the rights from Warner Brothers / Turner to air these shorts, but it gets even better than that, as they were also able to get the permission to air the MGM shorts and the Popeye shorts that they own, which means that MeTV was able to create an Acme Hour-like show called Tune In With Me. The difference, however, is that unlike Acme Hour, which used animated segments, Tune In With Me used full live-action segments to bridge their shorts. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the segments that bridge these shorts can get a bit... But it's hard for me to justify giving these folks much flack, since the point of Tune In With Me at the end of the day was to give a bunch of Golden Age shorts the love and exposure that they deserve, especially not only on a non-Warner Brothers / Turner-owned network at that, but on a broadcast channel no less. Now, what's so significant about these shorts airing on a broadcast network? Well, for one, you don't have to pay for any of these channels because they're broadcast network. All you have to do is have an antenna or digital converter. However, you get local channels, and if your affiliate carries MeTV, you get Looney Tunes, MGM, and Popeye shorts for free. The second is that this is the first time since 2000 any Golden Age cartoon aired on a broadcast network. And that was when the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show aired for the final time on ABC. 4 years after the Disney purchase of the network. Which means, yes, the Looney Tunes were airing on a Disney-owned network, and I'm not just talking about the movies that aired on Disney Channel in the early 90s when it was a premium channel. I mean the actual shorts packaged aired on a Disney network. Isn't that insane? Okay, maybe I have to slightly retract my statements, because back in 2011 when Antenna TV launched, another broadcast TV channel that specializes in classic programming, or classic, depending on what you define as classic.
The network aired a program called Totally Tuned In, which was a compilation of the Columbia-owned Screen Gems and UPA shorts. And Antenna TV's airing of this program in 2011 marked the first time this compilation show aired in America, since it's been circulating internationally since 1999. Now, I think a good deal of you know about UPA, but how many out there actually know characters like Scrappy and Flippy the Bird? Exactly.
But getting back on track, what this all means is that somebody locally decided to take it upon themselves to give these cartoons even more recognition that would otherwise be overlooked by major networks rerunning the same few shows again and again. On that note, I should also mention that these shorts do air in bulk on Saturday mornings from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. specifically, but they're more segregated compared to Tune In With Me. 7 a.m. is the Popeye and Pals Hour, which not only airs the theatrical Popeye cartoons, but also the many other Fleischer cartoons that have since fallen into public domain, courtesy of UM&M and NTA not giving a shit about copyright statuses of the pre-October 1950 Paramount Cartoon Library. Then at 8 a.m. you have the Tom and Jerry Show, which is just a compilation block of the MGM shorts, from of course Tom and Jerry, to the Tex Avery shorts, to Barney Bear. Then last but very much not least, the Bugs Bunny and Friends Show, which is just a compilation of the Looney Tunes shorts. And this block actually starts off with a slightly cut version of the This Is It theme, so that ought to bring back a lot of memories for those who grew up with this. Just as a full context, I grew up with Cartoon Network, so I didn't really have the This Is It theme playing every time I watched the Looney Tunes on TV. It'd usually be under, again, the Acme Hour, as I mentioned earlier, as well as the Bugs and Daffy Show and other compilation shows like Toonheads, the Bob Clampett Show, the Chuck Jones Show. Oh my gosh, Cartoon Network had so many anthology shows of the Looney Tunes back in the day. I miss that. So yeah, if you're in America, your local affiliate has MeTV, and you're awake at 7 a.m. on weekdays, or 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings, or if you have PVR, I think you'll be quite delighted to see these shorts on TV. With that out of the way, let's talk about some recent announcements. We're getting not one, but 2 new Looney Tunes shows coming to various platforms. For one, Cartoonito is finally coming to America, which means Cartoon Network now has a second chance at preschool programming after the ill-fated Tickle You back in the mid to late 2000s. And one of the shows to be part of that lineup is one called Bugs Bunny Builders. Yay! A Looney Tunes show that's aimed at preschoolers. That worked very well before. Oh my. Okay, as stupid as another preschool-aimed Looney Tunes show is, in Bugs Bunny Builders' defense, this show is being created as a staple for Cartoonito, unlike Baby Looney Tunes, which absolutely had no proper place to air at its premiere. Yeah, I mean, they had Tickle You, but that was pretty much by the time Baby Looney Tunes was out the door, production-wise. While I won't rant about either show since I'm obviously not in the target demographic, Bugs Bunny Builders has said, and I quote, "It aims to bring the wackiness, humor, and slapstick we've grown to love to a new preschool audience." So, I mean, I guess you're aiming for a more loonier vibe than the Looney Tunes show? And if the images are to be believed, this might be the first Bugs and Crazy Daffy pair-up we may ever get. On a preschool show of all places. As you can tell, I'm not expecting much, but I am quite curious how they're gonna manage to pull off the same Looney Tunes humor on a preschool-aimed show. Now for the other show that got announced, not for Cartoonito, is one called Tweety Mysteries. No, it's not a reboot of the Tweety and Sylvester Mysteries. This is going to be a live-action CG hybrid show that involves a favorite canary being a sidekick to a curious tween investigative journalist named Sydney. So, it's gonna be a kid version of Happy? I don't have much more detail beyond that, but why not make a fully animated series? Money, I guess? Like with Bugs Bunny Builders, though, I'm not expecting much, but my curiosity is piqued. Really, though, between these 2 shows and the upcoming Looney Tunes movies, I'm gonna have enough material for a sequel Looney Tunes After 2020 episode before 2024. And now for something non-Looney Tunes related. We're getting another preschool show called Tom and Jerry Jr. Oh my sweet bejeebus! And not even Tom and Jerry Kids was aimed at preschoolers, it was just jumping on the kidification trend. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to acknowledge the existence of 2 new special shorts that are now on HBO Max for your viewing pleasure. Mr. Braungart, when it comes to working with IPs from the golden age of animation, is there anything you and your crew can't do absolutely fucking awesomely? Well-timed slapstick, great animation and energy, and no shoehorning them to different crossovers and other bullshit. I would highly recommend getting an HBO Max account and watching these shorts now. Oh dear me, I forgot. This platform has a bloated sense of self-importance. Well, I guess it's a good place for Zack Snyder to air his 4-hour masterpiece. But really though, to think that it took until just this past December for HBO Max to finally show up on Roku.